Welcome to Dusia Knowledge is Power. Today's class will be about the World Bank. What is the World Bank and what does it do? The World Bank is an organization that eliminates poverty and provides grants, loans, policy advice, and technical support to countries all around the world, but mostly developing and underdeveloped. As a result of this, countries receiving aid would learn new and better ways to function. There are a total of 189 member states in the World Bank, which means that only 6 countries aren't a part of the organization. That includes North Korea, Andorra, Cuba, Monaco, Liechtenstein, and Taiwan.
Historical development. World Bank was founded in 1944 in order to help rebuild European countries devastated by World War II. In 1947, World Bank made its first loan to France. In 1970s, the major focus was on agricultural sector. In 1980s, the World Bank added focus on social development, issues of social life, education, communication, and agricultural heritage.
You might be wondering, why is the World Bank doing this, and what are they trying to accomplish or achieve? For starters, the World Bank has Vision 2030, which is to 1. End extreme poverty, and this will be done by decreasing the percentage of people living on less than $1.09 a day to more than $3. 2. Promote shared prosperity by fostering income growth of the bottom 40% of every country.
Canada's history and involvement. Canada and the World Bank worked together since 1945. Canada is the sixth largest donor to the World Bank. Since 1960, the average annual contribution of Canada was $441.61 million Canadian dollars. Canada is the 11th biggest shareholder and has a permanent seat on the board of executive directors.
What will be the benefits of associating with the World Bank? First of all, it promotes long-term economic development. By this, it increases the market value of the goods and services that an economy produces over time, and it is measured as the percentage rate change in the real gross domestic product. Another reason will be that they reduce the percentage poverty by providing financial and technical support to help countries reform certain sectors and implement specific projects, for example, infrastructure, like building and constructing roads. And also, they assess financial stability, making the financial sector in the member states well regulated and resilient. Moreover, reducing debt burdens, mostly for heavily indebted poor countries, by helping lower the country's income at the same time avoiding interaction on the country's developing goals without creating future debts.
Common criticism. Rich have the power. The rich countries, or economically well countries, have more power over the poor and stable countries. World Bank policies. World Bank is too slow to assist due to its falling policies. Promote inflation. World Bank can promote the world inflation due to its free market. Free market. The free market is usually pushed to the third world countries. Unfair conditions. There are unfair conditions to the loans provided by the World Bank.
After watching the video, do you think the World Bank is or has achieved its goals so far? In my opinion, I think the World Bank is doing the best it can. However, it has a weak audit trail. This means that the system that they use to trace the detailed transactions relating to any item in an accounting record is weak. Let me give an example. In Kenya, billions of dollars have been given to the government. However, how much end up lost at the country level? I bet like 50% or even more. So, The World Bank needs to put tough measures on corrupt governments, or else fight against poverty eradication will be another cancer phenomenon. Sadly, this is the end of the lesson. Thank you for listening and watching. Till next time with Lucia, remember, knowledge is power.